Hi, Dr. Wang. Thank you very much for taking time to speak with me today. Congrats on being selected to be our division chief. I'd love to start by understanding what excites you about this role. As you know, I'm Dr. Dhanasekaran. I'm our Director of Communications. So, what about this role as our division chief feels meaningful to you?
Thank you so much, Renu. Yeah, there's so many things about this. As I was, when I was applying for this, I never thought this is not actually not a position I'd actually thought I'd ever hold. Uh, when I moved here to Stanford, I knew that this was such a prestigious place, and I just came here to work and do my research and be a good citizen. But as time went on, I became a more integrated part of the division and got to know everybody and really developed a passion for this division. And as things evolved and as Ray and Linda both kind of stepped down to do bigger and better things, the opportunity to become the division head came up, and a lot of people convinced me to apply. I think part of it is my background because I do both clinical and research, and I took the position thinking that I did have a lot to offer the division based on my experiences and my desire to mentor and help others. And I felt like I was finally in a position where I had enough experience um, uh, and knowledge that I could help others. And so I think the thing I look forward to the most about this particular position is helping others achieve their goals, because I've exceeded what I ever dreamt I was going to do. And so I just want to help others also to get to that point.
Oh, that's wonderful. Related to that, I'm just curious on your leadership approach. What would you say are some key values that define how you feel about leading others?
Well, yeah, I'm a supporter more than anything. So I feel like the true role of a division head isn't really to lead, but to support. I think that the division has a large faculty, all of whom are talented. And the key is to create an environment where they're all going to succeed. And I really don't want to see turnover. I want to see people stay here, and I want to see them thrive. And I want to help them break down barriers that are preventing them from being successful. So
Oh, wow, that's so great to hear. Looking ahead is such interesting times overall in the world and also here in the US with a lot of possibilities. So, what do you see as some key areas of growth or opportunities for our division?
yeah, I mean, these are challenging times for sure, right? I think that there's some, like, in my entire career, this is the most challenging time that I think that I've ever seen, and especially all the kind of the attacks on research and academia. But I do feel strongly that that will pass and that it will lead to greater opportunities. And I think we just need to be prepared. I think there are so many things going on, especially in the area of metabolic diseases. It's a field of I want to say rapid growth, but it's exact opposite, right? I mean, I think
You
it's
don't want that.
like it's the inverse pun intended. I mean, there's so many different therapeutic options now to deal with what I have always considered one of our country's biggest medical issues, which is obesity. And I think that we play a major role in it, and we have all the components. We have the metabolic liver disease, we have endoscopic therapies. We have the microbiome. We have Sean Spencer who's working on that. I think all of these are coming together, and I think Stanford GI in particular has the opportunity to really be a leader in this field and contribute in a unique way. I'd say one of the things that, and getting back to why this position, I mean, Stanford is such a unique institution. And what I would really like to see us do as a division are things that are unique to Stanford. What I don't want to do is say, oh, this other institution's doing this, so we should do this too. I mean, I think that we should do what we do well, that are things uniquely Stanford. And that's what I would like to see moving forward. So in my recruits, when we're trying to bring people in, yes, we're trying to bring the best talent in possible, but I want to bring people in who really are going to thrive in the Stanford environment. And I think it is a different environment than other academic institutions. And so, in this way, we really can't differentiate ourselves from other institutions.
True, yeah, we have to play to our strengths.
Exactly.
So personally, I know you're an advanced endoscopist, a GI cancer researcher. Is there like a pet project or a personal passion project that you're going to launch that you're thinking of?
I don't know about launching. I mean, I still, want to continue all our work in gastric cancer. I think that Stanford and Stanford GI and the work that we've done here really, we've managed to position ourselves as a leader in gastric cancer research, and would love to further advance that, working closely with our colleagues in both oncology and surgery. This is a strength of Stanford, and I would love to see it become even stronger. So that would be kind of my pet project. And I think, one of the benefits of being chief is it does give more visibility, I think. And so it was another consideration in terms of, being willing to take this position on, that it will hopefully help the overall field of gastric cancer as well.
Yeah, definitely. So last question, if you had a crystal ball, where do you see yourselves 3 to 5 years from now, our division?
Yeah, a couple of things. I mean, I think that in the past 10 years, we've undergone this rapid growth phase. And so I don't see us growing more. I see us, but I also don't see us shrinking. I see us kind of stabilizing, maybe growing a little bit, but my goal is to recruit some senior, prominent people in the field, and really help to Stanford make an impact in GI diseases and GI clinical care, especially in the area of IBD, but other areas as well, metabolic diseases, and a way into AI. I think is another area that Stanford is uniquely positioned is AI, and we need to be doing more with AI and gastroenterology. So my philosophy is quality, not quantity, and so we want to recruit some really super high quality people to the division that will contribute. The other thing is that we have a lot of junior faculty here, and it would be nice to bring in some more senior faculty to help with mentoring. So another thing that I really want to focus on is how to get mentoring of all our faculty, so that we all succeed in our academic mission.
Together. Yes. Thank you very much. It's incredibly exciting times as we look forward to the next phase of our division. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.